LaRussaPalooza. What would a week be without something questionable occurring within the life of manager Tony La Russa? And mainly it's on he's had enough off-field stuff to last a lifetime, but
Oh yeah.
on the field, you're finally getting, I'm sitting at the ballpark, Lance Lynn is dealing. He has gone through 6 innings. He has got 6 strikeouts and
Oh.
allowed 3 hits with 87 pitches through 6.
So you're calling this LaRussaPalooza, which I'm more than happy to drop in my little imaging here. You're blaming TLR for pulling Lance Lynn too soon?
Yes, he pulls them after 87 pitches with no stress. He had 87.
Mm.
He had 3 hits. Maybe there was a couple walks in there. I don't even know that was the case.
You won the
But
goddamn game, though.
well, we won the goddamn game after we gave up the game.
Oh, that's right.
Because
That's right.
not only does he pull Lance Lynn, but he brings in Jose Ruiz, who immediately coughs up the lead. And then uses Joe Kelly after bringing in Jose Ruiz. Like, what the fuck? It is just terrible managing through that. He's left Lance Lynn in longer under more stress. You could say, I want to give it, maybe I want to give my bullpen, I give my guys clean innings, fine. Because he's not, if he lets up a runner, I would pull him, right? Maybe that's the philosophy. So you want someone to start off with a clean inning. But we are managing this team right now like they didn't have 2 days off this week.
Mm-hmm.
I know we had a doubleheader. I know Liam Hendricks pitched in the doubleheader and earlier in the game, did not hold the fort down, but he didn't throw that many pitches. So he should have been available in the second game too, no matter what.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that.
I've seen him. He pitched a doubleheader last year.
He loves it. I mean,
yeah.
But I don't know if that's always in your best interest to be doing shit like that. But you're right with the days off and stuff.
You have Monday and Thursday off this week.
Well, I mean,
and you just came out of the All-Star break.
And that was, with TA even, you were wondering why he wasn't playing in the first game of that doubleheader on Saturday.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that a wonderful training staff that keeps their guys so healthy was biting their nails, saying you better rest them one of these games.
Just to play devil's advocate again, though, with Lynn, I mean, he's been piss poor since he's returned from the IL this year. So I'm wondering if TLR just wanted him to go out on a positive note finally, because I mean, this is obviously his best start back, I think.
Yeah, no, I see that thinking, but you're not in a position. You're in a position to where you have to use your best assets that are available to you at this point in time because of mediocrity, 500 play. Because of 500 play, you have no choice but to go balls out the rest of the way.
It's now a 66 game sprint to the finish.
Yeah. And I think I'll be my own box seat manager at the game. I would have left Lynn in for another inning. He was coasting. It was vintage Lynn. And there's a tweak that he made. I read an article today. There's a tweak that's been made in regards to how he came out pitching this year. And I think he was essentially working through some of those bumps in the road in his first half performances. That after coming back, 5 games before we hit the All-Star break, and after what happened in the Astros series last year in the playoffs, where he basically worked off of the fastball and used the breaking stuff to offset. He's now approaching the game where he's using the breaking stuff he's working off the breaking stuff, working off the fastball. And I think that was
kind of pitching backwards.
Yeah. Pitching backwards now.
Is he having velocity issues? Is that what's Is that
I
what's
don't think it. Yeah, I don't.
exacerbating this? Or
It didn't really give a clear explanation. He just felt like basically all the Astros did were sit fastball because he was almost he was pitching in that manner, so they knew when to be looking for the fastball.
or
And
is
now
there a
he's
trash can involved?
yeah, well, there may have been or a buzzer on the chest of
Oh yes.
Jose Altuve,
You
but
never know how far technology has advanced in the 5 years since the first scandal. So
yeah, but again, it's easy for me to sit in a seat and dish out managerial advice, but that's what we do here. And um, I
what
just
else
think,
would we do? I mean,
yeah,
that's
yeah, right,
perfect.
right, yeah. I mean, seriously, but like, I don't know. I think you could have set it up perfectly. I don't know that Lynn gets out of the seventh, like you're saying. I get the idea of giving him a start to build off of. Then he did his part. He got through six,
Would we be
but
crushing TLR if he left him in the seventh and he imploded and brought in a
well, that's the
reliever and a
beauty of
dirty
this.
and
We can do
yeah.
whatever we want. I think it's not. And to me, it's not.
Box seat managers are undefeated.
We're undefeated. We never lose. But what I would say is, I think I'd be having a slightly different conversation if Jose Ruiz was not the
Yeah,
pitcher out of the bullpen.
that's the curious part.
Yeah. I mean, again, with the days off, maybe if you don't want to use Hendricks because he's your closer, I mean, we wouldn't use him there. But if you don't want to use him at all, there's even more options in there. There's Ronaldo Lopez. There's other people to use who have been very good out of the bullpen.
Yeah, I think
So
maybe the biggest symptom is just there's never been a sense of urgency out of TLR, and it feels like there has to be at this point. So maybe
yeah,
that's the center of everything. He's just not gonna. He thinks about the long game all the time, which is nice, but
there's the long game's over. Now we're
you're out of
now we're
time.
we're in COVID season. Play like we're in COVID season.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the
You,
60
I
game sprint.
I saw you guys. I saw them do really well in COVID season, so that's how you have to play this or now. Just
Renteria running the ship even. So
Ricky. Well, remember, as Ozzy said, LaRussa's just Renteria with credentials. So
Word Hole Media.